What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. As you guys know, I'm going on vacation after this video. As I stated, I will try to do updates this weekend from up north if my Wi-Fi is any good. If not, I'll try to stay connected to you guys with Twitter and in the Discord at least. So definitely make sure you give me a follow on Twitter. It's at CryptoSavvy1. Also, beware of the comments down below after the videos. There's a lot of scammers in there. Some of them say pinned by CryptoSavvy and blah, blah, blah. Those are all scams, guys. Be aware of that. Don't forget, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We do daily updates unless I'm on vacation. And make sure you smash that thumbs up and leave your comments down below if you watch this video after the video. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. The channel's growing. We almost have 42,000 now. Remember, at 50,000, we will be doing a giveaway. I'll be giving away $1,000 worth of BTC. So, all right, let's see what's going on. If you guys belong to the Discord, you'll know earlier, you can see this is timestamped. Pedro, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. So anyways, if you look at the timestamp on this right here, today at 8:03 a.m., somebody had asked any chance for a dead cat bounce to play soon, and I said, yeah, probably around 47.2 tops. But I didn't think that high, but that was where I was going for. So let's look at where we're at now. It does look like we've topped on this little wave. As you guys know, we've been watching this 0.5 fib here. Thanks, Dennis. I appreciate the super chat, guys. You guys are awesome. So anyways, let's look at where we're at. We have been talking, if you do follow me on Twitter or in the Discord, you know that I've been talking about thinking we are right in this area right here. We had this dump from our 64,000, got a big wick up. Then we made like a little bull flag or bear flag here. And if we take a measured move off of that, where it broke, where it broke was right about here. So let's take a measured move of that, and where it broke, we almost hit that target there. Actually, we did hit it. Well, almost. So let's look at where this one may be going. Remember, we'll be able to count if this is the C wave down. Once we confirm a wave 2 like we did up here back in, it was back in May 18th, right here. We predicted the wave 2, and then we got our next waves. So that's where we'll be able to predict it. And when's that going to happen? Probably within the next few weeks. This one here took a couple weeks. We'll take a look at that real quick. So I said yesterday, we'll probably play around in this area for a few days, which it's been a couple days. We might have another day in this area. Maybe we get a drop today, or maybe we break up and I'm wrong, but let's see what happens here. Like I said, if you look at the RSI down here, we had this right here on this drop. You see the RSI drop, got a little bump up, which was this bear flag, and then continued down. If we go over to where we're at now, I think pretty much the same thing's playing out. There's our little bump up. Our next bump down could be coming down to retest this right here, and then we get our wave 2 up, if I'm correct. Again, there's no guarantees in any market, but so far this is playing out beautifully. So anyways, yeah, we're still getting rejected here at the 0.5. If we do break this high right here, this could be invalidated, and this could be the end of wave 1. But I still believe we're in wave 1 down of C. But anyways, around 47.4. So if we break that, then maybe this will invalidate, and then we'll have to double check and reevaluate. So anyways, where could this one go? Possibly somewhere down to the $40,000 range, possibly as low as the 38.2 before our bounce, and that would end wave 1. And then I would expect wave 2 to come up to the highest, probably around 49,000, 48.6. And well, let's put the fibs on there. Let me readjust that for you guys. So let's say we did get down to 40,000. Again, we don't know exactly where it's going, but let's say 40,600. Then we could expect a retrace as high as 50,000, most likely 48 to 49, and then continue down just like we did over here. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. We'll have to see what happens, but as you guys know, we've been talking about this for a very long time. And as you notice, oh, you guys want to know a awesome indicator that's right almost every time? It's a secret, don't tell anybody, but when you see a bunch of haters and trolls on my Twitter talking about we're going to the moon, it's probably a good time to short. It's a great indicator. Also in the Discord, just like when we were up here at the 53,000, the Discord got loaded with bulls screaming 100,000. That was your sign to get out. Anyways, I just thought you might want to know that. Let's look at some other stuff here. So same thing. Like I said, I think we're right about here in this dip. As you can see, we still have one more drop down and then a pump up where everyone will get bullish again. Guys, you have to understand, back in, let's go way back over here to 2018, and everything's playing out pretty much the same. Now they're talking about Lightning 2 or whatever. But anyway, they were talking about Lightning all the way down in 2018. Every one of these pumps, everybody got bullish, was calling for 50K, calling for 50K, calling for 50K, calling for 50K. People just losing their asses all the way down. And then 58,000 was the dead bottom. It wouldn't go no lower. No way, it was impossible. And then we got 3,000. So be aware how that stuff happens, guys. Don't believe the hype. Anyways, let's see where we're at here. As you guys know, I've been looking at this and it is almost identical. This was distribution that we called back here in March 24th, where the buying climax was. This is what it would look like if it plays out and we go to that 63 or 64 throttle. There you go. And that's exactly what happened. That was the wick off. I was the first one to call the wick off distribution phase up there. Everybody else started calling it way back here. But anyways, and then I was saying we could expect a redistribution here, and that does seem to be what's playing out here, guys. So be careful. Nothing's guaranteed in any market, right? So don't go off of anyone else's analysis. Like I said before, I do this channel to show you how I read the markets and what helps and how to use certain things, and just show you how I get my view so you can come up with your own view. You should never trade off anyone else's stuff. I'll never tell you when to sell, never tell you when to buy, never tell you when to long. I'll never tell you when to short. That is totally 100% up to you. So if you listen to a Moon Boy and bought up here, that's not his problem, it's yours, unless he guaranteed you something. If he guaranteed you something, then you can be mad at him. But otherwise, everything's on you guys. So I do think we are going to see something like this. Now let's take a look at it and just kind of draw in and take a guess here that we get another drop down here to maybe that 30 or say 40,000, and then we get this bullish, everybody gets crazy bullish all the way back up here to maybe that 48, 49,000, and then we get our next drop to, let's say, 32,000, and then we get you know what I'm saying. But anyways, that's what I'm looking for. Something like this. Let's go into so this is the 4-hour chart. We had talked about this many times. Let me go into the daily. We had this drawn out on the RSI. No, it was on the 4-hour. I think I lost some of this. Anyways, we had a triangle drawn over here, pretty much doing the same thing as here. Let's draw that in right there. Maybe it wasn't on the 4-hour. I don't remember. I don't know how my charts got all screwed up here, but it is what it is. It looks a lot like this anyways, right up here. It's all pointing to distribution if you ask me. Oh, there it is. Sorry, that was in the wrong chart. But right here, pretty much same identical type scenario. We get our wave one down that broke through the triangle. Could have further to go, like I said. And then we come back up. Everyone will get super bullish because we break this trend line in the RSI. I'm sorry, you can't see that. Somebody warned me about that. So there. But anyway, you can see the resemblance here. I do expect more drop down, and then we get our wave 2 up. And anytime, this will all invalidate if at any time we break this bottom trend line. And right now it's around 50,000 if we was to hit it this weekend. And if we was going to next week, it'd be 51, 52. Like I said, we may not see 53,000 again for years to come if this plays out the way I expect. If not, then I'm wrong. But anyways, that's what I'm looking at. Let's go to... we talked about this every time that Bitcoin has a major top. People say it wasn't a blow-off top. Sure looks like a blow-off top to me, but anyways, it is what it is. We could end up seeing something like this. It doesn't mean we have to go straight down, guys. You gotta understand charts. This could go something like this. You never know exactly how it's going to play out. That's why we read the charts as they go through. And I know a lot of people are saying, don't look at charts. They don't work, blah, blah, blah. And then they show you charts. But if the charts are bullish, they're all about the charts. But if they're bearish, they're not about the charts. All right. If you guys are interested in trading, definitely check out Prime XBT, by far my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you like the casino exchanges. Be careful on those exchanges, guys. They shut down, like in that drop the other day, they all shut down. Prime did not shut down. They are, like I said, by far the best exchange. If you want to use them, go to my YouTube page, go right down here. Don't forget to smash the likes, guys. Go right down here is a Prime XBT tutorial right on my YouTube page. It teaches you how to adjust your margin. A lot of people think it's confusing. It's actually pretty simple. I explain it in this video. You can use my promo code SAVVY50. That will get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus to use towards your margin. So if you put in 1 Bitcoin, you get a half a Bitcoin used towards your margin for free. Savvy25 will get you 25% off your fees. You can use them both at the same time. They last for 30 days. If they run out in that 30 days, you can start a new account on Prime. They do not KYC. So all you need is an email. That's it to set up an account. You can move your funds over and yeah, get the discounts again. Same thing. We've talked about this. We had the trend line here that broke here, blah, blah, blah. Same old. Nothing has changed. I talked about this earlier. That 47.2 was right here at the the 21 EMA. And that is where we're getting rejected. We have dropped below this high volume node now. So, and see what happens. If you guys want to help support the channel, definitely check out my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. There is a link down below along with some other affiliate links. Definitely check them out. They all help support the channel. But this is the hottest selling thing on there right now, which is the Divergence cheat sheet mouse pad. That way it's right here for you. That's one of the hardest things to learn, and it's one of the most useful things to learn in trading is Divergence. Definitely check it out. She has a lot of other cool stuff on there you can go through. She can put anything you want on any of this stuff. It's quality stuff too, guys, not garbage. All right, so let's look at this for those that haven't seen it. These are the parabolic arcs, and every time we've broken these, we have continued into a bear market. This was 2017 and 18. Once we broke, bear market. And as you can see, if we zoom in here, we played with that line for quite a while before we broke it. Once it broke significantly. We did the same thing over here. We rode the line for a while. Once we broke it, it was pretty obvious. Again, if we break this blue trend line, this is the last hope for the bulls. If that trend line breaks, they have no more reason to be bullish, in my opinion. And as of right now, into the next day or two, it's about 42,000. Once that breaks, they really have no reason to be bullish there, guys, in my opinion. And that blue one, I drew off the same ones. I just given the bulls the benefit of the doubt here. We'll see what happens. Let's see. And the Firefly bull market TA barrier, as you guys see, we got crushed right there at this center red line, just like we did here. Bam, bam. And over here in 2014, let's get over there. Same thing. Once we drop below, bam, bam, bear market. So, oh, this is the dollar index overlaid on Bitcoin. Every time the dollar tops on its top trend line, Bitcoin bottoms. Every time the dollar bottoms on this bottom trend line, Bitcoin is at or near its top. As you can see, put it on there for yourself. Check it out. Let's see. DXY. We are getting, let's see, we are getting some bullish divergence here, which is higher lows right here and lower lows right here. That is hidden bullish divergence. Looks like DXY is poised for another move up. See the Dow. This is the weekly. Let's go into the daily and just see what's going on today. Daily's getting a little push up. I don't think it's going to last, honestly. We'll see what happens here. Gold, as you guys know, nothing's changed. Silver, nothing's changed. So that is my analysis before vacation, guys. Thanks for watching, and let's get into the chat for a minute. Boris, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated, man. Would you like to get tutored by Crypto Lifer? That sounds like a shill, so you are removed. What's up, Vivek? Oh, I want to thank you guys, too, to all the dude, drive it like it's stolen, dude. Rock on. Thanks, man. Crushed the short, go on vacation. Right on, brother. New member. Thanks, Vivek. I appreciate the support to all you members, and I do apologize if I can't get Wi-Fi. I will not be making the members videos this weekend, but if I can, I will definitely be making the members videos for you guys. Hopefully we can get the Wi-Fi there. The Moon Boys who are saying we hit all-time high this year are delusional. They were right. We hit all-time high this year. We did hit it at 64,000. Have fun riding, man. Thanks for the info and teachings. My pleasure, Sean. Dylan, talk about Soul. Do you ever think it stays pumping? Check out my Twitter. I showed you some stuff about. I don't like alts, so I see too much. I get emails about shilling them. They pay you high dollar to shill them. If I wanted to make a bunch of money off shilling, I could literally just make money shilling. But I have a conscience. I don't like telling people to buy shit that I don't believe in. Thanks so much for the updates. Shorted at 47,050 now. Small tip, please, before vacation. Well, let's look at, let's zoom in here. Dennis S, smash the likes. Thanks, brother. Yeah, make sure you smash the likes, guys. Even if you're watching this after the video, hit the like button. If you're watching on what is it? If you're watching on your mobile, just exit the chat for a second. You're not going to miss anything. Hit that like button and get right back into the chat. And if you are on like Google TV or something like that, if you go down to the bottom left corner and hit more actions or more options, it will give you the option to hit a like button. Rizwan, thanks for the super chat, man. So, what happens if we go up and we do break this 47.4 area? Well, then we would take our fibs here and we would put them on the top of this move to the bottom. Let me get them up here, right there. And what would our next point of resistance be? Around the 47.9, and then after that 49.1, and then 49.4, and then of course 50,800 would be our 0.786 fib. Remember, guys, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for being right in this area, getting one more drop down, and then it's this drop will the next drop, if it happens like this, should last a couple days, a few days at least. And then we should get a, let's see, where would this one bottom? 23rd to the 10th. So we may get 2 or 3 weeks of upside after that, where everyone will get extremely bullish again. And that would be forming the 2 wave, and then we would have the 3 wave down after that. If you think this drop is bad, wait till the 3 wave if this plays out like I believe. So Oh, crypto man, my future ex-wife changing money. Have a nice holiday. I meant the Moon Boys are saying we are going to above 65K here. All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry, I'm not going to have much time to chat. Like I said, I got to get going. I got to get everything else ready for the day, and we're going to head out. I do close on my property this year, and then, or this year, after this video, and then we head out. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Have a great day. Have a great weekend if I'm not able to do a video. But like I said, make sure you give me a follow on Twitter at CryptoSavvy1 and join our Discord. It's free. Link down below in the description. Take it easy, guys. I'm out.